Alright, let's debunk 3 dating myths that most people think but are completely wrong about. Dating myth number 1. Going on a lot of dates means that you're succeeding at dating. This is a myth. Because just because you're going on a lot of dates does not mean that you're succeeding at dating. As a matter of fact, if you're not learning from those dates, then you're not succeeding at. When I was an avoidant, I went on a ton of dates. I had a date for morning, noon, and night. And then there was something I always found about the other person that I didn't like. Some of them were warranted, don't get me wrong, but some of them I probably should have given like a second or a third chance. But I was so quick to find something wrong with that person, and I was using dating as a distraction instead of what dating is really meant to be, and that's trying to get to know somebody. If you're dating for fun or if you're dating casually, then yeah, sure, of course, I was dating the correct way. But I'm saying that I wanted to be in a long-term relationship, but that's not what my actions were saying. So just because you go on multiple dates does not mean that you're succeeding. You succeed when you learn from each date. Myth number 2, if you're meant to be, it should be easy. That is probably one of the biggest myths that I think I've heard, not only in just dating but in relationships in general. People think that things are just supposed to click when you have met the one, and they think that if there's some small spat or an argument or conflict, which will always arise, that person all of a sudden isn't meant to be, because things are supposed to be easy, which is not true. Real relationship is going to show you where you have some flaws and they have some flaws, and then where your flaws are going to come together, and how you react to those flaws is going to say a lot about you, and it's also going to build trust and security within you on how you guys resolve that conflict. There are a lot of people who are conflict averse, they are conflict avoidance, and they are not good for relationships because they're so afraid of conflict. They think that being passive is what's going to get them through, not knowing that being passive is really just you're just lying to yourself and to that person, and nobody wins in the end. Myth number 3 is they'll change for you. Now, granted, there are a lot of people who look at potential, and my thing is to what degree, because I do believe in dating people for their potential up to a degree. If the potential is how they dress, oh, he looks good, he just needs to change maybe his shirt or a tie. If you think that you can upgrade your boo with just a new outfit, then maybe I go all in. But if the potential is that he's going to be a SoundCloud rapper, but you want him to be a lawyer or a doctor, that's not really going to be the case. So if you don't like them for who they are right now, it's a no-go. Another myth debunked.